So same question, Chris. How fast is the plane traveling? Basically, now what they have done is they have given us the y component of the velocity. This is the y component of the velocity. This is the x component of the velocity. Chris, is it making sense?
Yes, sir.
So again, we'll try to understand this using the concepts that we know. So we know that in a right triangle, if I'm given the base and I'm given the perpendicular, then how do I find the hypotenuse, Chris? What do I use?
Yes, sir.
In a right triangle, if I'm given the base and I'm given the perpendicular, these two sides are given, then how will I find the hypotenuse? You would have done this in maths.
Yes, sir.
You
Just
would have done you would have done something
yes,
like this. Do you remember the
yes.
formula now? Yeah. Now you remember the formula?
Just a second.
Do you know the name of this formula?
Yes, sir. The sine, cos, and tan.
अरे नहीं लिखिए Pythagoras theorem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Note this down. Yeah. Note this down. You will do this in, I think you would have done this in class 8th.
No, sir. We started in class.
Okay. So just note it down. Have you understood or should I explain?
Yes, sir.
Have you understood what I have done?
Yes, sir.
So this in this question they have given me the magnitude of the vector in the x-axis, and they have also given me the magnitude of the vector in the y-axis. So these two are given to me. And now what they are asking is to calculate the vector itself, the magnitude of the vector. So the magnitude of the vector would be equal to the square of the magnitudes using the Pythagoras theorem. Chris, any doubt? Should I discuss this
No,
again?
sir.
So this, for our purposes, the answer would be 144.2 meter per second. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now again, if I want to calculate this theta, then I understand using my trigonometry lessons that tan theta is equal to 80 upon 180 or 80 upon 120. Any doubt, Chris?
No, sir.
So my tan theta would be equal to 2 upon 3. Now, what you need to understand is that you have the scientific calculator.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you see on the top left side? Do you see the shift button? Shift button.
Yes, sir. Sam. Tan
So just
inverse.
yeah. Just press the shift button and press tan. Now you will get tan inverse. Have you
Yes.
understood? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
So now we have to find the tan inverse of 2 by 3. So I put the value of tan inverse as 2 divided by 3. My answer is 33.69.
33.69.
Shabash. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Now let us recap what we have understood. What we have understood is that if I am given the x component of a vector, if I am given the y component of a vector, and if I want to find the vector, this vector, the original vector, the magnitude of this original vector would be given by the square of the magnitude of the x and y component. Chris, are we clear?
Yes, sir.
See, I've told you before, this is called the magnitude of a vector. You will find this also written. You will find, because momentum is also a vector, you will find this also written. So this is how I find the magnitude or the hypotenuse, which in trigonometry I call this as a hypotenuse. And then again using, see, basically I'm trying to understand vectors using basic trigonometry that we have done in class. So, and if I want to find this tan theta would be equal to the component of the basically the perpendicular divided by the base. This can also be written as theta is equal to tan inverse. This is the notion that you will see in books. Chris, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So don't worry about the signs that I was using. Don't worry much about that. But we need to understand that how the logic is and how this will help us in adding and subtracting vectors. Now I'll explain you this question and then you will have to start. So for example, what they are asking me is that resolve this A in x and y, resolve this B in x and y, resolve this C in x and y, resolve this D in x and y. Chris, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
See, Chris, this angle is 60 degree. The angle that B vector is making with x-axis is 0 degree. The angle that C is making with the x-axis is 90 degree. The angle that D is making with the this axis, the x-axis, negative side, is 28 degree. Just try to do the question. Just try to do. Then we'll discuss. Yeah.
Yes, sir.